Okay, yes. In part 2, I was asking for pain medication, and he said, okay, I'm not gonna give you Oxycontin. And I started laughing in his face, and I said, relax. I didn't say anything about Oxycontin. Stop trying to do what you're doing to me. Stop being a shitty fucking doctor human and putting drugs in my mind. I just said pain medication, you dumb motherfucker. I'm talking about Ventol, stuff that the ER doctor prescribed me. If I was able to get prescribed by an ER doctor for pain medication, and then I go to a PCP and I say, can I get prescribed pain medication? They tell me we need to wait for the blood results. What's the blood gonna say? That I'm in pain today? 1 week from now, you're gonna call me and say, oh yeah, it looks like the blood says you were in pain the day you said you were in pain. So now we'll prescribe you pain medication. And they... What? Okay, stop looking at me. I'm gonna snap one of these days. People just fucking looking at me. I already snapped, I feel like. I feel their eyes and I like can't fucking help it sometimes. I want to get them on camera. I fucking will. Like maybe I'll get them to stop staring. I don't know why people are such losers and just stare at me. And go get your own fucking life. Go get your own problems. You don't want mine. I never hear that music being played over here. That's cool. So, yeah, it's just funny too. He's like poking and prodding at my stomach, and he goes, nothing serious, because I don't have a reaction. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm still uncomfortable. And he just like dismisses things that I say. And even Molly was like, no, like, that was good. Like you like made him listen. Like, and like I had to ask 3 times to have my patient advocate on the line, because I asked first and I said, can I call my patient advocate? And I explained trauma and history of having bad medical care. And he said, well, let's get through this section first and then you can. And then his first question is, do you have any medical issues? And I say, okay, can I call my patient advocate on the phone right now? And then I explained a little bit more and said, my last PCP sexually harassed me when we were alone together. And then he goes, okay. Do you want me to call in a secretary from next door? And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm gonna ask you for a 3rd time. Can I call my patient advocate and have her listen in on the phone call and help me answer your questions? I don't know why you're dismissing my question and coming up with alternative, imaginative solutions to dismiss my one main concern. Doctors will do this. So I had to ask 3 times. I almost gave up. The 3rd time I was like, shit, dude, I like, you've been gaslit into forgetting what your need was. Our own doctors, dude. Everyone will do it to you. You just have to remember and stand your ground. I swear to God, you do. You do. You absolutely do. And it goes in the same vein as believing in yourself. Pardon me, sorry. It goes in the same vein of believing in yourself, because if you're standing up for yourself over and over, that obviously means you believe in something in yourself at least. And I'm feeling so nauseous right now from stress. I feel so sick. That was terrible. I knew I was going to go into that small space and pick up everyone else's unhealthy vibes and energies, and I just fucking hate the doctor's office. And then he goes to take my blood and he says, so what's up with the anxiety? Because I've been saying the whole meeting, guys, I have high anxiety today. And he just like wants to focus in on that, because men love like a basket case or something. Anything to get the attention off them, right? And then I was like, I'm not willing to discuss those details at the moment. And then he goes, okay, so you want a psychiatrist? And I said, I'm not willing to discuss those details at this moment. I just said that. Like this motherfucker, I swear to God, I'm so sick of the healthcare in America, dude. This shit's so fucking fucked up. Like, for real. So I guess I'll just go back to the mindset of I feel pain, but I don't feel pain. because I've been able to do everything the doctor said that I wouldn't be able to do. If you were having a flare-up, you wouldn't be able to talk right now. Fucking go ahead and watch me perform while I'm having a flare-up, you dumb fucking bitch. Don't tell me what my body is capable of and what it's not. Don't tell me my levels of pain. Don't poke and prod at my stomach and say nothing serious when you like fucking checked for a second. You don't know my body. It's something serious. It's something serious for me to come 3,000 miles away and get a fucking medical professional opinion on, right? Don't fucking poke and prod at my stomach, lift up my shirt above my bra, which you don't need to go above my bra. That was fucking weird. And the secretary was right there, whatever, the little lady, whatever, in there. I'm glad she was, because that was weird. Why did he do that? You don't need to go above my bra. I was resistant towards that, and I was kind of like squishing my like shirt down and stuff, and I was like, don't do that. And then he like just like went above my bra, and I was like, you're being weird. Like, I can feel you're being weird and dismissive and assuming that he knew everything. There's the scooter, guys, fucking right on cue. Crosswalk fucking harassment. So missed the interview I had today. But yeah, that was by far the worst medical experience I've ever had. Even worse than the last one, and I thought that was bad. You don't want to know why? They said, pee into this tiny tube. After you pee into this big cup and pour what's in the big cup into the tiny tube. What? No other doctor or medical office made me ever do this weird, unpaid chemistry lab science project in the back of this corner shady bathroom that got no goddamn soap and only one of the faucets work on the sink. I'm fucking so fucking fed up with fucking healthcare in America, dude. I'm about to fly my ass to Japan and say, give me all the education on female health. And it would be free, and they would be nice, and they would smile. They wouldn't make me do a little science experiment in the back with my own piss. And then the lady goes, oh, you can just dump that out. And I said, okay, this little tube's enough? She goes, yeah. And it's clearly very unorganized there, like clearly. And then she finds me like 5 minutes later. I'm like, hey, what do you want me to do with this like cup of pee in the tube and stuff? There's other people that gotta use the bathroom. There's no one around. You know, everywhere's underpaid, understaffed, so I get that. But I mean, you got people's bodily functions floating around in the office. You guys got to work on something there. And then I say, okay. So yeah, and then she goes, oh, just dump that out. I dump out the entire big thing of piss into the toilet, and I said, this is not optimal at all. This is humiliating. I told her that. And then I was like, this is not an optimal way to get patients' urine, is pour this big cup into this tiny tube, and then the second time, and then with no squeegee, they didn't give me a squeegee. They just said, like, get piss all over your hands, kiddo. Welcome to New York. And and then the next guy goes, oh, did you pour out that cup of pee? And I don't know who this guy is, but he wants to take my blood. And I'm like, yeah, the lady instructed me to. And he goes, oh, can you give me some more? And I was like, I don't know, can I get a coffee? And then he's like, well, we got water. He gave me water and stuff. And then I had to drink another bottle of water, take another 10 minutes out of my day, 20 minutes out of my day, get comfortable again to pee. And I gave him another urine sample, and he goes, you have to squeegee it, and like, just, I know that I'm blessed to have the doctor's office just like a 20-minute walk from my apartment this morning, whereas in other countries, you have to pay cash, and there is no insurance just to get any type of medical care at all. I guess at any level, I'm gonna have complaints because it's my body, and I care about it, and I'll try and be better about being grateful for what I got. But damn, I got feedback for how it could be better. That's all I'm saying. Okay, you got people's cups of piss floating around in the office. And then when I first came in, I didn't get any eye contact. I didn't get a hello. I didn't get anything. The two ladies were just busy on the phone, and she just busy on the phone with one hand, and then the other hand she handed me a clipboard. No hello, no good morning, how may I help you? The lack of compassion blew my mind. I mean, it didn't really, but it always kind of does, because I'm like, no way, it's this bad. Like, that's what's happening in my mind. I'm like, oh, it's getting this bad. Like, oh, level 22 of the video game of, I don't know, post-pandemic world and exiting the Matrix. It's getting this bad. And then I got major anxiety and like dipped to the doctor's office and then went and looked at some purses that I almost bought that I definitely don't need. And then I was like, what am I doing? I have a doctor's appointment. And then I went back and then I called the doctors and I said, hi, I was just like there, and they said that I need to go. Like, nothing was making sense. Nothing was making sense at all. Like, I checked in and they said, oh, you checked into the wrong doctor's office. And I said, excuse me? And I was like, that's because they never said, hi, how can I help you? They never asked who I was there to see. They just gave me a clipboard. And, oh my God. At least I got the care though, and now I'm home. And I knew it was gonna be a fucking goose chase and crazy, like, joke. And then he asked me too, are you single? And then he asked me too, like, do you mind if I run STD test too? And I was like, sure, dude. Like, I don't know what you're thinking. Like, I don't know why you gotta ask me if I'm single. I don't know why, like, I don't know. I just get so offended by anything, whatever comes out of a doctor's mouth, just because they are who they are with their power and education. And they have power over my body. That's not cool. I don't think we should ever give anyone like that power. I don't know, dude. I just feel so insecure at a doctor's office, and then they treat you like shit. That's why I had Molly be my patient advocate, because I was trying to ask him, what does a referral to urology mean? And he just gave me this like tense energy and like didn't want to answer. And I said, okay, if you're refusing to answer, I'll just Google it. And then he's like, well, it's kidney stones. And then I was like, how hard was that? You have education that I don't. The only reason I'm saying I should go check out a urologist is because my ex-boyfriend from 2022 kept repeating that to me over and over. So, I went up another set of stairs that I didn't need to because I'm so stressed out. I live on the third floor. So, yeah, man, I got lots of feedback for the medical system in America.